Morning, folks. It's 8:08 a.m. Friday, June 16th, 2017. 8:08. You go frontwards or backwards on that thing when you read it. We consider backwards right to left, up, right to left. But on most planets, that's how most planets, that's how they read. That's the majority of lives that you've been in, the bodies that you've been in, the majority of your lives. That's how you've done it. So your personal spirit understands that, and the spirit from the planet has only been having lives here in the planet, which has been pushing, forget the first age, but second, third, fourth, fifth, and now we slid into the sixth age. It was made to go from left to right, down, left to right, down, left to right. That's where dyslexia comes from. Indecision within the human brain. That it happens, there's an excitement in this part of the brain, folks. Spirit is what's inside you, keeping you going. This electromagnetic energy going through you is the fifth energy field necessary to create sentient energy. It's proof or evidence of you being in a body, the real you, spirit, sentient energy. These are the vehicles you drive. Just go out and have a good time. Oh, yeah, my ass. These are the vehicles you go in to have a life. Sometimes it's a good time. We all have a desire for more good times and bad times. Why? To have more good times. Why? Because we have more problems and issues than we do happy days. You can think positive all you want, which is important. I can't overstress that. Think positive. Go. Drive forward. But don't just neglect the fact that there's issues. Don't think things are going to be totally fluffy puffy. They never will. That's why you come into these bodies in the first place. I didn't show you the tablet. I don't need to anymore. The things I wanted chronologically put together, that's all done. Here's the reason for that, and that's popping up soon. Finally, the rest of the spheres waiting to go out. Got a few more to make. Anyway, man, there's so much stuff everywhere. You can't even walk in a house. There's so many boxes, stones, and stuff. That this is just new stuff we just ordered. That's coming in. When I go, Deanna will be really settled down with everything she needs, everything organized. Some of what I've been through lately that I've had to deal with, I realize, like those of you that know me, this isn't about me, but it is about what I'm doing here, and what I'm doing here is about you. That's what it's always been about. Grapefruit juice, love that stuff. Anyway, as you wake up and find out more about yourself, more about what you can actually do, who you are, excuse me, and then see more stuff around you, excuse me, then you'll understand more about what's going on in your daily life. The way you look at things changes. It settles down. understanding is very powerful to you, every part of you. Every part of your mind, your thought concept. It helps the two parts of your kundalini get along better. I've given you a lot of information over the years. And I'm happy to say that's, about over. You have what you need. The biggest part of waking up is your own self-exploration. The hardest part of it is getting started. Learning how to trust yourself. I expect it'll be the next video that I do. We all know how the future's changing all the time. I don't have a lot more to do. The things I needed to do this last life, pretty much done. That last fiasco I had was nuts. Past few days. Anyway. Nothing can get in and out of the first dimension, but there was stuff pulled out of there. Well, the original first being male and female were still around. And that looks like it's the last... There's stupid stuff still running around. But it looks like that was the last major issue. Blah. Having a hard time talking. So anyway. This information, this product, those rune cards, the spheres, folks, these things, I made them to help you. When I was an automotive technician, I was a damn good one. The best. I'll never go there. It's best, better than, Be better than yourself. Quit comparing yourself to everyone else and judging yourself accordingly. Get to know yourself and just understand yourself. Then there's no judging involved. Judgments are decisions. But when you place yourself above or below others, you're missing the whole point of what's real. What's real is everyone's equal. We can do things better than each other, so what? Don't ever let anyone use that, the fact they can do a physical act or something better than you, and use that as a way for them to say they're better than you. Just look at them and laugh. Just, thanks for reminding me that you're not. Walk away, Sad. Anyway, whatever, that's their problem. Don't let it be yours. I told you that a long time ago, that you're going to start seeing starships in the atmosphere. I told you there's going to be fighting. When I see starships in the atmosphere, I don't mean seeing, a couple of them maybe once in a while like UFOs. They've been here forever, folks. I'm talking about actions from them. They've come out in the open, big time. doing all kinds of stuff. They've been letting everyone know softly that, hey, we're here. And they've been doing stuff to help us. Like the video about the Illyrian ship taking a huge sample of water. Everyone says, no, it's Photoshop. That can't happen. Why? Because you can't explain it with a calculator and a pencil? Showing my age, huh? Pencils? What's that? So anyway, I need to tell you stuff about you. I needed to tell you stuff that's happening around you every day that you can't see and you're not aware of yet. Keyword yet. That's the whole purpose. Best case scenario, the people on, if you take 100 people, if you take 150 people and put them into a room, okay, just from walks of life, grab 150, put them in a room, and I start talking to them, there's maybe 3 people that are going to understand. 3, 4 people. 4 people that'll understand anything about what I'm saying. So, this hasn't been about a popularity contest. It isn't about what? What is it about? Me wanting to talk to myself, saying, I'm Arae, I'm so cool. That's the only really distasteful part of what I've done. Is saying anything about myself. There's no way around it, so I just dealt with it, and period. The important thing is for me to do it. You might go to a seminar and listen to it, and a couple things make sense, and maybe a month later, maybe a year later, it all seems to fall in place, or most of it will seem to fall in place, or at least you can understand it. Usually about a month later, it starts making a little more sense. Well, in the real world, spiritual world, spirit being sentient energy, not this religious bullshit. It takes a while, it takes longer. It's not just feeding people information. They need to trust themselves. They need to open up, let go of their inhibitions that have been slammed into you all your life. You hear voices, you're sick, don't tell anyone, you're crazy. You don't think that was done to make sure that no one ever, starts waking up as a group? There's a wave that came here a long time ago. And it's like the ocean. Soft wave, and a soft wave, then another soft wave, then it gets so quiet, then a bigger wave, then a soft wave. Those waves are getting bigger, they're getting stronger, and they're becoming more frequent. It's the populace waking up. Anyway, it's always exciting and fun to talk about stuff coming here from other planets. I mean, that's exciting. But it's a little disappointing, I guess, that more people don't have that same enthusiasm to find out about themselves. That's where truth is. How can you find your own truth? We all do this, but how can you find it as completely and accurately as possible unless you're using all your abilities? If you only half-ass go at finding out something, the truth behind it, why it happened, and doing the research and everything, you just look at something on the internet and say, yeah, that sounds right, whatever. What kind of truth are you going to have? What kind of information are you going to be using to make decisions in your life? So many people are so used to easy. Whatever's convenient and easy, fine. If not, I'm going to forget about it. I'm going to do something else that's easy. And then I'll have that too. And then I'm going to get smart. I'm going to learn. Folks, you have to participate. You have to put your key in the ignition and turn it and start that damn car. Anyway, whatever. It's not by accident that everyone's been trained, and I mean trained, to be like this. So, anyway, y'all have the information, y'all have the product. I'm going to do some videos, not many, but a few coming up, to help you use these products properly, most efficiently for yourself. There's no proper way to do it, really. If you're using it, you're working and you're learning. And don't worry about making a mistake. That's silly. That's like, don't breathe. You might not breathe right. Don't go out in the car and try to drive. You might make a wrong turn. You might hesitate somewhere that, you know, you made a mistake. You're not real, really. People tell you that, just look at them. So what are you talking about? I'm learning how to become myself, and you're not aware of anything. So you know what? You're the one that's made the mistake. So, because you're not trying. The biggest hurdle when you start doing this is learning how to trust yourself. If you all knew how cool you are, the way I do, about 2/3, 3/4 of the problem for you to awake would be gone. So, anyway, whatever, there it is. Hope y'all have a good day. Just remember to engage and help your friends, help your family. Help them understand that when they receive a vision or they see something for themselves, whether it's a message you receive from someone or something you go to see, which gives you information, data. Excuse me. When you see that, the hardest part about it is understanding what it is. Sometimes it's exactly what it looks like. Sometimes it's a message that there's more to it than that. You're trying to understand the basic thought process. When you're out of your body and you're in your normal state, who you really are, you don't think things the same way. This is different. This is in a body, and you're also in a body with another spirit. The two parts of what they call the Kundalini. It's a dual spirit core, and that'll be changing. Everyone will be having single spirit cores. Anyway, there's no need for so many things that happen. So, anyway, I was going somewhere with that. I'll just leave it alone. You know, the thing is, you got to explore. You have to start. Those of you that have kids, I know you love them. I know you want to help them. There's so much available out there. It's just relaxing, opening up, seeing and feeling. Everything that Deanna has at thespiritualfoundation.com. It's stuff I made for all of you. I see energy, I feel it, I know it, I understand it. And I want you to also. That's what I want. Is for you to become awake. I always knew it'd be lonely. I got warned about it. Warned about it a long time ago. That you know, you'll always be alone. It's difficult to talk to people about things that they're not aware of, that are happening around them, but then try to talk to them about who they are inside. There's so many things that have been done to you on this planet, in this life, to make you think you're nothing. And I'm telling you, exactly the opposite is true. The crap that was doing that to you was nothing, garbage, and it's dead. So, clean up on aisle 7, clean up on aisle 9, all done. You have a clean floor to walk on. When you see the images with your children, they see I know I'm going on again here, but when your children wake up, man, they need guidance. They need to understand more. And if that's not the best reason for a parent to learn to understand more about themselves, I don't know what is. The only thing that comes close to it is for them to become who they are too. This is happening. A lot of you are here to help people awaken. It just didn't go the way it was supposed to when you were put in a body. It was supposed to be praise Mother, Father, God. Now it's let's all just wake up. King and Queen are dead. They're gone. Don't worry about setting up a new government. Things are going to be totally different. The only thing to really concern yourself with is becoming awake, becoming yourself. And then teaching your children how to do it together. And you know what? Spending time with your children, doing things you like doing together, whether it's playing a game or watching TV or, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. When you can talk about things that are metaphysical, it's not just cooler. The connection between the two of you, the bond, is a lot stronger. And you also teach them something that almost no one had any help with growing up, and that's having faith in yourself. Not to better yourself over someone, but to become yourself. Anyway, some of the videos coming up, I'll again go over the products. I'm going to do one very soon with the runes. Getting Timothy's huge sphere order and Rosalind. I'll get those done, and then as soon as I do, I'll put out the video about the rune cards. With these rune cards, every card you pull is a conversation with your spirit guides. They're here to help you, and they've never been allowed to. And that's you out of a body doing this same task for someone else that you happen to care about. Someone that might have been a parent or a child in one of your previous lives. Man, folks, you don't know what's happening out there. When you find out who you really are, it's intoxicating. When your brain gets worked on pretty hard, it feels a little loopy. Anyway, it's like being calm, having a glass of wine, but it's controlled, on off. So just at a state of calm. I'm just about there. So folks, look, love you, man. Have a good one. I hope you have a good day. But I also understand that the more time you spend, not hours, just minutes a day, trying to reach down inside yourself and become you, just all you do is see and feel what's inside. Come on, man. It's, you know, it's not that hard. It can be difficult, but it's not that hard. That's what matters. Not me, my grooming, my multi-million-dollar studio. What matters is what's inside you and letting it out to become yourself. Everything else is being taken care of. And remember, the hard part is starting, but you're also a natural. People find that out when they learn how to ride a bike. This thing has no pedals, but it'll take you down to give you a ride down the street that you'll never give up. And once you're there, you're there. Once you get started, there you are, man. Just gets better. Folks, love you, man. Have a good one.